house. How do you rap on this? You ain't never learned, they did no dirt, why you cap like this? Ain't put no work, niggas never got murked, how you taking a piss? Well, it's my word against your word, I ain't saying a thing. How do you rap on this? You ain't never learned, they did no dirt, why you cap like this? Ain't put no work, niggas never got murked, how you taking a piss? Well, it's my word against your word, I ain't saying a thing. You need a license to drill, a license to kill. Talk about shit.
What's going on, people? Just a cat, Jesse, whatever you want to call me. I've decided to start doing videos, just giving my take on certain things, speaking about certain things, current events, whatever. Just so you can, have the chance to get to know me better as a person. Whether you care or not, I'm going to be doing these videos in it. I'm going to be putting these videos out, putting out this content. You know what I mean? Just to show the less robotic side of me. Like, yeah, I do music, but there's also a lot more to me, and there's a bigger reasoning behind why I do what I do. So I just want to start in 2016. I started about mid 2016, I would say. I started a clothing line called Living Outside. That's my brand. That's the name of my YouTube channel where I put out all my content. Because I've never used Grime Daily or none of these outlets, Linkuptv or none of them, because I remember a long time ago, I had a video, right, I was going to put it out, and I was going to put it out on Linkuptv. So, at the time, I think the guy, his name is Tadas or something like that, I don't know, but I remember having a conversation with him. About getting my video put on Linkuptv, and long story short, the way he was speaking, I mean, for anybody who's an artist, you know what you put into your music, you know how serious you take it, you know the dedication you put into it. So, because I don't really have a name necessarily, this particular guy was speaking to me in a way to where I was like beneath him, incredibly beneath him. Just the way he was talking, very reductive. When I speak to people, if I email you, I'm going to, greet you, whatever the case. And his response was very reductive. Now I understand that, being in that position, being administrating for something like Linkuptv is a big platform. Obviously, you probably get a lot of emails a day, but I just feel there's just a certain level of lack of respect that I could see in the way he responded to me, and that's why I've never put out any videos on Grime Daily, Linkuptv, whatever. And also, I saw a lot of people who are at a similar level than me putting out videos on Linkuptv, Grime Daily, whatever the case may have you. And it's my belief that I feel like most of these platforms are just full of bots. I feel like they just have bot accounts, and they use bot accounts to comment under people's videos to give the artist who's paid a fuck off amount of money just to have their video on this platform, just to give them the illusion of making some kind of traction when really they're not. I've seen a lot of people in similar, similar status to me in terms of being an artist, put out videos, and it's like, they'll get like 20,000 views within a week, but there's no follow-up, nothing else happens. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're just looking at that number you're getting, but that number is not actually genuine. I feel like, they're going to do whatever it is. I feel like they will do whatever they can do, whether it's using bot accounts, just spiking up the numbers just to give you that illusion that, yeah, you're actually getting somewhere, but then really you're not. You know what I'm saying? And that entices you to come back and give them more money, and then the same shit happens. Obviously, in saying that, your shit could actually pop on a Linkuptv or Grime Daily, but obviously it's far and few in between. That's based on connections and shit like that, in my opinion. But anyway, I digress. Back to why I started. When I created my clothing line at the time, I was getting a lot of good feedback from it. I started selling it on Facebook. I was selling like the first prototype, the first t-shirts I was selling. You can go back on my Instagram page and see the first t-shirt that I've ever made. You know what I mean? I was getting a lot of good feedback on it. People were buying it, but I knew that people don't really buy into the product. They buy into the person behind the product. They buy into the I don't know, like the status of the person selling the product is way more important than the quality of the product that I knew. So that's why I decided to take music seriously as a way to bring more attention to the clothing line, which was really my first passion, which is really what I wanted to do. Because I've been doing music since I was like 14 years old. I've been doing music for a long time, innit? On and off, but just as a hobby, you get me? But that's why I started. So in 2018, I bought out my first EP, which was Tomorrow May Never Come Volume 1. I put that out on SoundCloud just willy-nilly, and it did okay. It did okay. I mean, I got some good feedback from it. You know, a song called Bust Me a Check, which was my first video. Done quite well, done okay, done better than I thought. On my own page, it got 1,000 views within 3 weeks, I think. So for me to have, at the time, 5 subscribers and put out a video on my own page and I'm unknown, and for it to do that well, it was fairly good. It was fairly good. You know what I mean? And that gave me the momentum, the confidence, whatever you, to just keep going, keep putting out music. And I have been consistently for the past 2 years. But it's a thing to where, like, I feel like intention is very important when it comes to things like this, because, like I said, my intention behind taking music seriously was based on the fact that I wanted to push my clothing line further. So it was just sort of a logical solution to fulfilling what I started way before I started taking music serious. So now I feel like I've had a lot of ups and downs with music. Like, I've built momentum's dropped, built momentum's dropped. And it's a thing to where I'm not gonna say like music. If you look at it, music is, you can't do anything without music. I feel like music is one of the most important things, because you go in your car, you need radio. You're not gonna drive your whip here and you ain't gonna have no radio on, just dead silence. You're not gonna do that. Nobody does that. You get me? You know what I'm saying? You could be fucking. You're going to be playing music in the background. Let's just be real. You're going to be playing music in the background, innit? So music is a very, 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 very well sought after thing. But I feel like artists on a ground level are not really respected. They're not really taking, like, people don't really take in the self-belief and just the willpower it takes to make music at a certain quality consistently without any tangible signs of success. I mean, I'm on TuneCore, so I get paid for my streams. I get paid for my streams, but as we all know, the way that whole thing is set up is a racket. You don't get anywhere close to what you deserve for your art. You know what I mean? You could get 700 streams and get 7 pence. That's just the real. Sometimes you can get 100 streams and then they'll give you £100. The breakdown of it is so all over the place. Like, I don't understand how that works. You get me? It's all crazy. So for right now, the way I see, in terms of me doing music, the way I see it is like, I will still make music. I have hundreds of songs recorded that I don't really see the need to put out, based on the fact that, you know, the support ain't there. This ain't a video of me crying. I will have a new single coming out sometime in August. Tintin To. I got a preview right now, so go listen to that. Go listen to the preview and look out for that. But yeah, just quickly what I just want to talk about.